Are you exhausted caring for the sick? Take care of yourself. Read a poem about love to find self care ideas. Hello, welcome to Soulful Journey with Tito Doc. We accompany the journey of patient care. If you are sick, or you are the family caregiver, or the decision maker, this channel is especially for you. Doctors, members of the healthcare team, and those interested in medical humanities, you are all welcome. The first video is dedicated to the family caregiver or carer of the sick person. We will help you start taking care of yourself. That is, to read the poem about love. We'll go over how the poem's elements enable the pivot or shift from the unconscious to the conscious experience. Please let us know what your top takeaway is in the comment section below. Your contributions may help others decide what is right for them. We begin when Irene had a break from caregiving. This after she received an email from her family physician recommending a volunteer respite care team and an attached file of a famous love poem. Her response was as follows.
Dear Doc, thank you for all of your help over the last nearly 2 decades. You always seem to anticipate the needs of my family. The poem, Love After Love, knocked at my consciousness. I have neglected myself while caring for my cancer-stricken husband Paulo. This English poem about love gave self-care tips. The volunteer respite care team you recommended not only provided excellent care for my husband but also gave me enough time to self-care. There aren't enough words to express how grateful I am. Best regards, Irene.
The email indicates a long-standing physician-family-client relationship, spanning nearly 2 decades. The husband, Paulo, appears to be nearing the end of his life, due to a terminal stage of cancer. The physician anticipated the wife's needs, while caring for her husband at home, with keen and concerned anticipation. The type of cancer was not specified, but the letter indicated that in-home caregiving was a significant burden. How is this possible? When a patient is diagnosed with cancer, a family member is or will be involved in their care, instantly becoming an informal caregiver. The family caregiver does not necessarily have formal caregiving training or monetary compensation. The caregiver will be the patient's primary support and first responder to any changes in the patient's condition. From the time of diagnosis to treatment, survival, end-of-life care, and beyond, the caregiver and possibly other family members will be involved. The time span could be weeks, months, or years. The caregiver family patient sets out on a journey, albeit a difficult one. What is a caregiver's role in this cancer journey? The primary role is to manage the patient's symptoms and administer medication. Cancer, or medication side effects, can cause symptoms. Patients have a variety of symptoms that vary in frequency, duration, and severity. Anorexia, diarrhea, constipation, fatigue, insomnia, nausea, pain, shortness of breath, vomiting, and other symptoms may be present. The caregiver must take action for each symptom. For example, if the patient is anorexic, food that is both palatable and digestible must be provided. Have you ever offered food to someone who refused to eat it? How do you feel seeing this person lose weight steadily throughout the caring journey? What if a bedridden patient develops diarrhea? There may be a diaper change, in addition to washing and cleaning the perineal area. If there is a spill on the bed, the sheets must be changed. Consider the scent that the caregiver must confront, as well as the physical effort to move the patient while changing bed sheet that may be required. When the patient is symptom-free, The caregiver must assist the patient with daily activities. ADL. What exactly are the ADL? These include feeding, dressing, personal hygiene, such as bathing, grooming, and brushing teeth, and toilet use associated with continence control, consisting of urinating and bowel movement. Aside from physical functioning, the informal caregiver addresses any mental issues that the patient may be experiencing as a result of cancer or treatment. This adds to the burden and stress. If the wife is working, she will face work-related challenges and will need to adjust and adapt her work schedule while providing care. Work interruptions, leave of absence, missed days, used vacation days, reduced productivity, and conflict or inconvenience to work team members are all risks. With the husband bedridden, financial issues arise in terms of income source versus expenses. There are mortgage or rental bills, groceries, medicines, insurance, gasoline, subscriptions, and so on. Then, there is the need to address the children's needs. Whatever the number and age of the children, the wife and mother will have times when she feels the children are not assisting her by not doing household chores. This is most likely when Irene is exhausted and stressed, and she feels stretched to the limit. Stress, strain, and burnout can all lead to less than ideal caregiving. The dying husband's unmet needs may worsen.
The aforementioned causes fatigue, exhaustion, burnout. But the respite care team enabled the caregiver to take a rest, recover from stress, regain control of life, and refocus on other important aspects of life. Thus, the respite care team is needed by the caregiver to survive. How about the poem? Why did the doctor send the poem? Let us listen to Irene read the poem.
Love After Love, by Derek Walcott. The time will come when, with elation, you will greet yourself arriving at your own door, in your own mirror, and each will smile at the other's welcome and say, "Sit here. Eat." You will love again the stranger who was yourself. Give wine. Give bread. Give back your heart to itself, to the stranger who has loved you all your life, whom you ignored, for another who knows you by heart. Take down the love letters from the bookshelf, the photographs, the desperate notes. Peel your own image from the mirror. Sit. Feast on your life.
What is a poem? A poem is a piece of written art. It is composed of words, chosen and put in order. The poet ensures that the poem has the best word choice in best word order. Thus, we read every word in a sentence. There is a type of word called verb. The verb describes an action, condition, or experience. It can be inflected or modified. Inflecting a verb means adding letters to indicate an action, condition, or experience in the past, present, or future.
The first stanza is heavy on the future. Will come, great smile. Thus the poem begins with a dramatic experience, an image of what is about to occur. The you, the one being addressed to, will arrive at your own door, then look in the mirror, smile at each other. The you and the reflection in the mirror. And when the future arrives in the present, several action occurs, as in the second stanza. Sit, eat. The future tense verb will love occurs when the current tasks are completed, still in the second stanza. Then the verb give is used 3 times. Give wine, give bread, and give back. The give verbs are followed by take down in the 3rd stanza. And the verbs sit and feast in the 4th stanza. So the present tense verbs indicate many tasks to be completed right now. So there is the imagery of numerous actions to be completed. But who is responsible for completing the task? The addressee, the person who receives the command from the speaker. And the speaker refers to the you as a stranger. So what have you done to be called a stranger? Previously, you, the stranger, were someone who has loved you all your life, whom you ignored for another who knows you by heart. The past tense verbs loved and ignored indicated another set of imagery. So let us summarize. The verbs in the past tense indicate an image of what you, the stranger, have done. Loved you, yet ignored yourself for another. The verbs in the present tense indicate an image of many tasks to be done by you, the stranger, such as sit, eat, give, take down, peel. The future tense verbs indicate an image of will love again the stranger you were yourself. Thus, the verb tense is all about taking good care of yourself after a period of ignoring yourself.
Imagery, an essential element of a poem, call on the five senses. Through the use of best word choice and best word order, to create a set of mental images to represent ideas, objects, or actions. The verb tenses evoke the images of actions or tasks to be done.
When reading each word in a sentence, also pay attention to punctuation. We softly pause if there is a comma. The statement is terminated if there is a period. So if the statement is brief, the line or streak of lines may end just before the paper or computer screen's right margin. If the statement is lengthy, then the line may break and continue on the space below. But a poem has its own poetic lines. Each poetic line in a poem is unique. One type resembles a short sentence, and so the line comes to an end with a period. This is known as being end stopped. For example, give wine, give bread, sit, feast on your life. If you like this video, please share and subscribe. And don't forget to press the notification bell.